Good morning. See the morning light coming in from the front room. Hopefully everything's working here. We got to get to sanding these new guys that we just built in the last video. They turned out really cool. I'm really happy about these guys. I didn't think they'd be this cool. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Can't wait to paint them. I just hope that the cleanup job will be easier than I'm thinking it's going to be, because they look like pretty rough. The only spot's really rough on them is the cutoff spots. There's too many of them. And sometimes when you cut it, it goes a little deeper than you want it to, you know. Sometimes when you cut it, it goes a little deeper than you want it to, you know. It's a little deeper than you want it to. Like, I don't look very good. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah. Let's get some cleaning up going. Let me get my coffee. Rolling with Snorlax here. Okay. Those are those ones. I've used it for a while before I go back to my little ones. Alright, let's see what these can do. Let's start with this arrow, because that's my biggest fear. I like to start right out with getting her done. Hit the hard parts first. Don't wait around. If only I could do the rest of my life like that. Not procrastinate with everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm liking this. This is smooth, man. Ooh, yeah. These are nice. I don't have to press hard, which is good for this arrow. Man, that is coming right out of there. Glad I bought this thing. This could prove to be very valuable. I may not need anything else. This thing bomb. What else do we have? I need to take it completely off. Just enough. Paint will cover it up and fill in holes. Primer too. Yeah, this is really coming out nicely. My worries are of nothing. If I didn't have these tools, it might have been a little rougher. This is really working good. And I'm not getting paid to say this. Nobody pays me anything. I haven't made a cent since I started using YouTube. I haven't got anything free. I don't have the companies knocking on my door asking me to paint their stuff. Probably because I paint everything. I don't paint just one company. I'm not going to do that. Unless they want to pay me like $1 million. Then I probably would. I'd probably just make a separate channel dedicated to that. You know, if I could work at home, yeah, hell yeah. I'll be really good to that company. I don't see that happening. I'm nobody. I can't even get a free sprue. I think wargames hates me anyway. I complain about their shipping too much. Their shipping's ridiculously expensive. No matter what you buy, it's $20 shipping. You gotta buy like $100 worth of stuff to get free shipping. So any other company, it depends on what you're buying. Your shipping will be less if you just buy a sprue. It's not gonna weigh anything. It's not gonna cost enough. This is before the tariffs and crap. Like, I understand the tariffs and all that, it's just stupid crap. This is before all that. Whatever. If they hate me. I don't really care. I like their stuff. I just wish I could buy the stuff on their website, but I can't. I can't afford to pay $20 shipping for a sprue. Ain't happening. Message him on Facebook. But that is a ridiculous amount for shipping a sprue. I buy a sprue for $15. It cost me almost $40. Like, come on, dude. You gotta do better than that. I buy decals from Victrix. I don't have to pay $20. They don't weigh anything. Just like a sprue doesn't weigh anything. It goes by weight. And how fast you want it. He has international shipping, and there's stupid tariffs now. Whatever. Get these gouges out. I have to go over with some really fine sandpaper, but I don't think so, though. Looking pretty good. I think paint will fill in whatever left. We don't leave anything too scuffed up. Serious gouge there. Figure out all these different angles work. Each part of this is there for. I gouged right on top of his head. Filling out there real nice. Shaking on the table. This one's a little different. It's got these little black dots. Kind of like a diamond file. Not quite that strong. Pretty good. Pretty good on his face. Face has like a mold line all the way around it. It's taking it right off. My mail just showed up. What we got today? Can't remember. I got a lot of things coming. I always got stuff coming. I'm a mail junkie. Keep the mail coming. Getting gummed up. Get that round part right in the back of the bow there. Real nice. Get that mold line. This little wedgy part sticks down in the little spots that are pointy. Hard to get to normally. Not bad. It's a pretty good little tool. Let's see. I was worried it wouldn't do anything because it didn't seem like anything on it. It's working. Working like a charm. I don't really have a lot of mold lines. I really could go without doing anything to them. It's just those little spots where the sprue was attached. Really bad. But they come right out, so with this tool at least. A little bit of the mold line on the arm there. Come right out. Yeah, working up sweat here. Get warm. Yeah, clean that arrow right up. Can't even really tell that it had anything on it. I'm surprised. I thought I was screwed on that arrow. This thing works like a charm on that. Once I clean it off with water, it should be good. Need to make it too perfect. Once the big holes are gone, the big lumps. I think he's good. Sword, see what it does on the sword. Takes it off really smoothly and just right. Not too much, not too little. Just keep moving it around. You don't gouge it out. Get it from every side. Check my mail before some scumbag does. Steals on the crap. Take a break here. Plenty of scumbags around where I live. I'm not exactly in Taj Mahal. I'm not a rich guy by any means. Just enough to pay my bills and buy too many miniatures and paints. That's about it. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Recommended. Boom. Made that. God dang, that's sweet. Perfect for this angler here on the shield. It was hard to reach any other tool. Boom. Took care of that like nothing. Yes, sir. Just kind of wiggle around. Make sure you don't get any low spots in all in one spot. Not that I'm an expert. I have done sanding. I'm sure most people have, especially in this hobby. Something like it. I'll be plenty of that. Nice and slow. Not too slow. It's taking it out right pretty quickly. Yeah, I cleaned up that sword. Just lickety split, man. It's the best cleanup job I've done. It's not that difficult. Glad I got this tool. This little thing here, you go right on the edge of the shield. Still stays nice and flat. Took that right off there. A few scratches on the shield from it, but it's a shield. It looks like I can just take them right off anyways by doing this. Even better with this. This seems to be a real slow grind. Yeah, those will fill in the paint. Never know they were there. This tool is definitely my favorite of the two so far. Pointy one with the kind of flat thing on the other end. Angled flat thing. Let's see what this does. How can I do that? The one works better for this part. This works. I wonder how long these last before they don't sand anymore. That's another thing curious about. If you have to buy them all the time because they run out. It looks like it's just like glued on. Sanding stuff, whatever the grit is, it's kind of just like being glued onto it. Working good though. Hopefully it'll last a while. There's a little ridge goes all around the base. I think this one's more of a polisher here. It seems to be slower, but it really leaves like a shine. This one digs more. Exciting stuff to watch. I just have to fast forward this crap. It's part of the deal. It's all part of the game. Okay, I'll give those a wash and see if there's anything left on them. I'm going to check the mail. This is the only thing I can see is leaves the residue on here. You got to clean them off once in a while and get the grit out of the grit. That's typical for a file. Alright, I'll come back in a while and we'll continue. Hello. Back to do some more of this work on these Baron's War dudes. I was looking online. I did find out that there was more sprues. So I dug through my sprues and found the pointy scabbards that I was whining about last video. So I'm going to put one of those on. I already put the bases on these guys off camera. I shouldn't have done it off camera because I don't even have it for the video now. Like a dumb shit, but I'm a dumb shit. So nothing else needs to be said. And it's not the most exciting thing anyway, so who cares? Okay. This came in the mail today. Little 3D printed bunker. It's a little sneak peek into a tiny diorama I think about doing. There's a little, what do you call those? Sandbag thing. But yeah, a little miniature 15 millimeter diorama I've been thinking up. So that's coming up, maybe, if I can do it. Involving maybe U.S. Army and Germans. 15 millimeter Curacao miniatures. And that bunker. And other stuff. So that should be pretty cool. Let's get this scabbard put on here. Yeah, there's 2 other sprues that have tons of stuff on them that I didn't even know were in there. These are all cool though. I love this guy. This is probably the helmet for that guy. He's got a helmet in his arm. I wish there was a helmet just single that I could put on the base like it fell off. I don't see anything like that. At least not on this one. Or the other 2. You could somehow just get a helmet. I mean, some of these just look like just, yeah, some of these are just helmets. Huh. Yeah, I could just throw one of these in the, cool. That's another thing I'll do then. Stick one of these helmets in the mud or in the grass so it looks like it fell off. Which one looks like it would be his? Yeah, he's got a pretty big head, so I think this one. What am I going to do with it though? Until I need it. I'm going to end up losing it. I'm not going to cut it off right now. I'll get it later. Are all the lights on? Yep. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this one only has 2 little connections. Amazing. They finally figured it out by the time they got to this sprue. They don't need to have so many damn spots where they connect. I doubt it. It's just because the way it is. Sand it before I put it on him. So it's just nice and done. Yeah, this is perfect. I gotta cut this handle off though. Exactly what I was looking for, a pointy scabbard. I knew there had to be one in there. Like, why? How could there not be a pointy scabbard in there with all these pointy swords? How could they forget that? They did. My bad. I put that in the description of the other video too, that way. Hopefully somebody read it and not think that there's no pointy scabbards in there. And it'll be my fault. Okay, let's cut this off. Where does the sword go in? Looks like it's right there. Dink. Kiss that one goodbye. Nice sanding of the butt here. Where I cut it off, make it nice and flat. Don't want to do that too much. I end up shaving the whole thing off. Okay, perfect. I already washed these, so they're ready to go. Thinking it goes right there. Just tuck it kind of on his back. Right, that means that. I got the best side. This side. Not that angled. I want it pressed in, but I don't want it flat. That'll work. Drop some glue on there. Sweet. Now he's done. Other than the helmet that I'm going to put in the mud. Can you see that? Probably not. This guy's wicked though. I love this dude. They're a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be. Usually I don't like wargames Atlantic stuff very much. Just something about them, but these are pretty cool. These were sculpted by somebody else or something. By those two dudes that do awesome stuff. At least one of the dudes. There's a few rough spots, but they're on spots where you can't really see them. Or they'll be covered up by primer, whatever. Okay, let's get some primer on them. This calls for the camera to be turned on. I need to get these on. Hopefully I can reuse these. It's got a little bit of an indent there. I don't know if it'll... I'm going to put another one on there. Got one right here. Put two of them on, that way it'll go up inside there, in theory. Yeah, this is the tape that I use, the double-sided tape that I use on my little things. Just stick it around top and stick the base on there. Works for me. Yeah, there you go. Double up, that way I can get it up on now. I think I'll put the archer on the brown one. Not that it matters, but... Okay, not coming off. Perfect. Doing exactly what it should do. Alright. There we go. We got ready to rock. I just gotta be really careful with this arrow. It's already bending. Cleaned up nice, but it is really fragile. There they are. That'll work. Alright. Why Google pops up every time I do this now? It's weird. There. I won't zoom in quite as much as I've been doing. I've been doing it too far. It's at the bottom of the screen. Okay. The hockey game in about half hour or so. How you going here? Everything I'm forgetting to do. Do I want to stick the helmet on the base and then mud around it? Or do I want to stick it in the mud? That's probably what I'll do, is paint it separately and shove it into the mud and put it on. Four drops of goodness. One, two, three drops of goodness. So I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Like I always do. We're running. Oh shit! Yeah. Whew. God, I didn't think I turned those on. Woo! They are on. I don't even remember turning them on. That's how tripped out I am. Just got back home from picking my aunt up at the train station. I don't like driving in the daytime. I'm a vampire. I don't like daylight. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Hey, let's get that stirred up. Some of that off there. We are rolling. New project has begun. I guess it began when I started building, but now it's really begun. I always put on a really light coat first time. And then a couple more. Try to do a couple light coats when it starts caking on. I don't have an airbrush. I probably will never get one. I have enough garbage in my possession. Who knows? I would love to have a 3D printer, an airbrush, all that stuff, but I don't have room for all that stuff. At the moment, at least. Probably should have waited for that scabbard to dry a little more. Seems like it's fine though. Not exactly on the game here. That drive to the rail station. Sun is crazy. A lot of traffic out too. I used to traffic and drive at night. Nobody out. Well, they're out, not like daytime. And then all of a sudden I get to a school zone. Like, oh man, I should have gone that way. But I survived. I survived it. Okay, we'll just call it good for the video. Too far. Right about there. Let's go over it a little bit more here. As it dries, add a little more. A little too much on there. Like always, the new. That can be fixed. Just don't want it to pull up, get really thick. Take away the designs, whatever. I seriously don't remember turning this on. Wow. I am out of it all the time. I am delirious. Probably something wrong with my brain. Probably always been something wrong with it. Nice thick coat of gray on there. I have to go over it again after a while. Let it dries really good. We'll see. Maybe not. Looking pretty good. This one's looking real good. Supposed to get some other stuff in the mail today, but it didn't show up. I don't know if it's still coming, or maybe it went on the wrong truck. It'll come tomorrow. We'll see. Might be out there right now. I just got home and checked, but I have an email saying that it's delivered. Sometimes they come really late, though, way after it's delivered, so it could be out there. Not too worried about it. Don't need any of it right now. I'm gonna get stolen. Anybody steals that, they're gonna be pretty upset with what they stole. It's not worth it. Unless they do miniatures. It's nothing that great. That's looking pretty good. Alright. I think we'll leave those now and check them as they dry. I got the microphones right here, so anytime anything rubs here, you'll hear all that noise. I try not to do that. When I'm wearing my jersey, it rubs. Anytime I got anything I'm working on down here, I try to avoid that, but it's gonna happen. I have to have them right there. You won't hear me. It's the only place I can put them where they work. I used to wear them. It's a pain in the butt. They seem to work pretty good where they're at, as long as I don't brush onto them. There. I gotta figure out something to do with this bunker. That might be the next thing I do. It's a little bigger than what I wanted, but it'll work. I want one that was like maybe about that big, about half that size. But I guess it'll make a bigger diorama. Base about that big for what I'm thinking. I need a long spot here. So there's gonna be a lot going on over here. This will be the top. It's gonna be slope. That's about all I'm gonna say about it. And I'll just leave it over there until I'm done filming here. Time to get ready for the hockey game. I'm gonna watch that. I'll come back and see how I'm getting old man neck. God dang it. Dang it all. I guess that's because I'm an old fart. Unavoidable. unfortunately. Anyway, I'll be back after the game to continue our new project here. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hello. Back. It's much later now. It's like 2 in the morning. Finally ready to get going here. Watch my hockey game. My team lost in overtime. Oh well. At least I got a point. Let's get some lights on here. Oof. Very good. I'm setting aside colors that I want to use on these over here. I got quite a few already selected out. I'm gonna have a blue army and a green army. It's supposed to be blue and red in the book that I found. It tells you how to put them together, and luckily I put these together right for the blue army. Whew. I should have looked at that to begin with. I don't know if there's more than enough figures in there to make those armies or what. Like, I don't even know if I'll ever play it, but I want to build the armies right out of that book. So I gotta remember to go back to that book and build them like it says to in there, because I have no idea when it comes to building armies and all that fun stuff. It's just beyond my capabilities at this point. Oh yeah, okay. We got a package to open. Came late. Like 7 o'clock at night. I was waiting for it. It's nothing too exciting. It's kind of cool though, I think. Let's get it open. It's from Gnomish Bazaar. I think that's the name of the store. They're freaking awesome. I use them all the time for paint. Anything you get from there, they're gonna ship it like immediately. Like within an hour of you ordering it, they got a freaking shipping number sent to you in there. Bomb. And probably only for people in the U.S. So I don't know. International is probably different. U.S. buyers, Gnomish Bazaar. They're pretty sweet. They had quite a few good different paint selections. They got miniatures, like fantasy miniatures, other tools and stuff. It's worth checking out if you're in the U.S. and you like paint. Yeah, Gnomish Bazaar. There's my receipt. That's all I got. Bubble bags. Not really. Of course, that's just the packing. Make sure everything I ordered's in here. Can't remember what all. Oh yes. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Let's put this down somewhere else. We'll start with the first thing here. We got. Ta-da! You can see that. It is Peel and Plant Tufts cattails. And they look freaking cool. Those are really cool. Get some light on them. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you'll see that one. They're really awesome though. Weird, they're on little shelves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 4, so 16. No, there's 20. There's another one hidden down here. 20 cattails. That's really cool. All game terrain. I think all these are from All Game Terrain. Everything I ordered. There's a whole lot. There's only like 2 more things. This looks really cool. Fall brambles. Really crusty, crunchy goodness in there. One gigantic stick. Goes all the way up from top to bottom. Yeah, that looks like some good stuff there. I like that. Put that in a bag or something. Shows you in the back how to use them. I mean, just like anything else, right? And the last one is just simply tall grass. It's really long grass. I don't know what I use that for, but I don't have any, so it's really cool. You can make long stalks of grass clumped together. So yeah, I can definitely see where that would be useful. All game terrain, manufactured by Woodland. Distributed in England, Germany, made in Missouri. 3.87 grams. So I think I'm gonna keep that box because I'm getting so much other crap. I need to start filling another box. Okay, let's get started painting. Got my, once again, I forget what they're called because I'm an idiot. The thing that lets the paint down. Oh my lordy, I am just not with it. But well, you know what it is. This little paint keeps the paint wet. I'm an idiot. I can't even think what it's called. Like always, I just woke up, so I mean, I'm not exactly on all cylinders here, like always. Here's our little guys. They're ready after they're going over them one more time off camera. Got them really primed up, ready to rock. I think we'll start with flesh. Start with agate skin. A little handy dandy. Ta-da! Get him back here so I don't whack him with it. Sure, a lot of you see my video on this thing where I was scared of it the first time I used it, didn't know how to use it. I thought the cap was going to come off, so I was trying to put it in this way, but obviously it doesn't fit like that. But I've never had it even come close to coming off of there. I mean, this thing will come off, but it'll stop pretty much if that happens. It's worked really good. I use it all the time instead of my other one that's over there. That's the typical one that everybody uses. That you put it on there. I don't like walking over there to use it. It's loud as shit. So, yeah. Let's get this wet palette. That's what it's called. Brain's coming back. Starting to wake up here. It's my paint unclogger. It's the Reaper skull. I can't see that for shit. But keep it over there. What in the hell? That is really watery. What's going on here? Get the little rings around the belly button there. It's still not coming out right. That's one thing about these Fanatic paints. They're hard to get out of the dang bottle. You get clogged up in here quite a bit. That's better than them open it up and it runs all over the place like it does with the metals. I hate that shit. That shit sucks. You open up the bottle of paint and half of it comes out. You lose half a bottle of paint. Maybe exaggerating a little bit, but still it's freaking annoying. Okay, let's mix that up because for some reason, there's water in the corner. Oh, no, there's not. I don't know what's going on there. Half of it was watery and the other half was really thick. So I just mixed the crap out of it, so I don't know what's going on. I think I hit a watery spot. Wet spot. Ooh. Yes. Guess I better shake this up. Put a little medium in there. Squeeze the nib. Stuff out of the nib. Drop a little in the corner. That way I have some ready to go. Get the paint out of this so I don't contaminate my medium. Really need a new thing right here. This is filthy. God dang it. I'd have to move everything though. I'll get it next time. A bit of medium in there. I screwed up when I mixed this medium a long time ago. I put varnish in there instead of medium. Matte varnish instead of matte medium. It seems to work though. But I won't do that again. That was pretty stupid. But that's how I do things. Stupidly. Definitely not an expert. Oops. Okay, hopefully that's not too watered down. Let's go with the Vallejo Precision #1. It's a really good paintbrush. It's getting worn out though. I got a couple more brand new ones somewhere. I got a massive box of brushes right there. Reset on me again, didn't you? Okay, we're going for skins. I probably want it a little darker this time. Not that dark. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think we're good there. What else? What else? What else? Microphones are on. Lights are in position. Put back there since it's right in the way of the other camera. Oh my goodness, that needs to be watered down a little bit. As stiff as a board. Okay, here, let's rock. Just put a nice thin coat on first time. When you see on camera, usually fairly thin, then off camera I go back and do a couple more, then I'll do more later on. Until I feel like I got enough on there. I think take it slow and do thin coats. It seems to work a lot better. I'm trying to glob a bunch on there. Didn't get much on there, did I? Go this one more time. Enough for now. In the bag, baby. In the bag. Alright. When that dries, I'll put a little more on. More on. That's me. Woo-hoo-hoo. More on. That's me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Some new pins. Just test out the pin real quick. Curious how well they work. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Like a waxy thing at the tip. Strange. Cool. It'll work. Not great. Not really what I was hoping to get, but it'll work. It writes. It writes. That's the key. Okay. We'll do each of their robes. We're gonna do blue. Remember? So I'll do 2 different shades of blue. We're gonna start off with Templar blue, which is a Reaper paint. I was gonna use Templar blue on the night guy, which makes sense, right? But no, it's the lighter one. I want to use it on the. I have a darker one for the night. Cantor blue for the night. There's my dealy bob. Let's do this. Let's get this done right. I'm still scared. It's hauling ass. Right over the microphone. They're loud. Try to change the angle on it. Really gotta get the stuff up here. Up there's the and the bottom is usually where it gets worse. Hold it up and down, try to get all sides of it. That should be well mixed. Oh, cow, they're filthy. Ring around the rosy there. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. I like that color. Ooh, that is pretty. That is pretty, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Chunky. Nope. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's basically a wolf gray, or pretty much. I think it's their version of wolf gray. Gray blue. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Let's just keep rolling here. Oh, do I need to? Let's lighten this up a little bit. Yeah, baby. Yes. Templar blue. Reaper. Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Let's go. Start off easy to the bottom. Ease our feet into the water here. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's just going on there like butter. Just like butter. Look at that. That's amazing. God, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice color. I do like it very much. That's also the color I use for like tattoos and celts. The Templar blue from Reaper. That's my tattoo color. A little tidbit of info. Woad for the hair. Kind of missing my marks here, but that's okay. That's the beauty of painting. Go back and fix it later. Get a quick coat on there and we'll carry on. I'll go back and put another one on off camera. Try to rock through these as quick as possible. As quickly as possible. But without giving up any quality. I really like these guys. I want to do a good job on them. At least decent job. They're both really cool looking. Probably making weird faces, but that's what I do. Don't we all? I don't know. Maybe nobody else does. I get into it. Now the hard part. Up under all the stuff. That's not too bad with this guy though. He's got sleeves that will be different color and leg bobs. Be different. That's going on there smooth as butter. As long as I keep it thin on the brush somewhat. Don't glob it on there. Go back over the parts you can see best. One more time. Okay, that's good enough for now. Beautiful. I'll do the other guy. Same thing. I might have to stop the videos. That'll be the end of the next one for this camera. I got enough film to make another video. Probably gonna be a long one. Not that anybody watches them anyway, but maybe someday. And nobody watches any of my stuff except for the shorts. It seems to be all anybody wants to watch. I don't know why. They'll watch a whole series on when they can just watch one video. They'll watch 1 minute shorts for a month. They can just watch one video and see the whole thing. I don't get it. People are what they are. They like what they like, I guess. I will take it. While they're watching. I just think it's weird. It's different. Not what I expected. Glad I discovered shorts. Otherwise, I get no views. Very, very little. Go with Cantor Blue on this do. Go with Cantor Blue on this do. It's kind of got a different top and bottom. I don't know if maybe I messed up on that. It could be like that, I guess. I don't know. Do you have a striped bottom if you had a striped top? I'll have to look at the other examples and see, but I can make it work. I'll still make it all the same color for now. Can't really stick this one in the daily bobber. Just gotta shake it like a normal human being. Let's get some dipped out of here. Make sure we get enough. That's probably way more than enough. That's how I roll. I'll need more later anyway. Okay, Cantor Blue. A little bit of medium in there. It's pretty blue too. A little bit darker, a lot darker. Try to keep one of these pots filthy and then get cleaner as the water goes this way. This one will be semi-dirty and this one will be clean. That's the working idea. And they all end up filthy eventually, of course. That's when you do the changing. Okay, let's hurry up and get this one going here. It's not in the way. Alright, let's do the same thing we did in the last guy. Start an easy spot. Oh, yes. Almost looks the same as the other one now. A little darker. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was. That's good. I like it. Not super picky about colors, especially on figures like this. That's the belt. Oops. Painting the belt blue. Oh, well. Yeah, well, sometimes it's hard to tell what I'm looking at until I turn it and I go, oh no. Whoops. Going on like butter too. Everything's going nice and smooth. I like it. Shit. Definitely went off mark there. Right on the hand. Like I said, no big deal. Go back over it with some light gray and redo it. Or, yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a break. Get these videos off the cameras so I don't lose anything. And we'll be back once I've cooled off and I'm ready to go again. I'll see you then.